Welcome back to Mr. Bet on You. Today is Wednesday. It's 12:30. I went out for a little bit. I started at 9:30. Did not make good money. Is today Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. I lost track of time. I worked a lot yesterday. I did the longest shift I've done in probably over a year and a half by my best calculations. Yeah, definitely, since my daughter was born. So anyways, I'm going to show you some video content from yesterday. I had a $300 goal for yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, I talked about that. I'm going to show you what I made in the video, and then I'm going to come back and round up the video. But here's some clips from last night. I'll give you just a little teaser. The night didn't go as well as I thought it would. Didn't have any great orders. Wasn't as busy as I thought. And this is a shout out to all my nighttime drivers. Y'all are listen, the nighttime's different. The darkness, the merchants, it's different. I'm spoiled working the lunchtime and late afternoon. Nighttime's a whole nother beast. Hope you guys enjoy this video. See you guys in a little bit. Night mode. Pedro in the wild at night. It's been such a long time since I've been out and it's been dark outside. It's 6:33. It's been an hour and 20 minutes on kind of like the second leg of my dash. We're at $43. We had like a $19. We had a $7. We had a $12. No, like a $16. I don't know. Today hasn't been as good as yesterday as far as the amount of money I'm making. By this time yesterday, I was like $60 ahead of the game. So $300, man. I could make it, but I'd have to stay out way into the evening probably. And I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I'm just checking in with y'all. Listen, just want to put this little clip in there. The one thing we got to remember when we're talking acceptance rate or this or that, consumers have to order. They have to then place a tip. And then we have to figure out, then the other leg of that is, what are your saturation levels at that moment that you're out? Are there 100 drivers in my zone, in my area right now, or are there 20? Because that makes a big difference. Are there 50? That would make a big difference. You see what I'm saying? Are people ordering? Are they not ordering? All these things are out of our control, right? So when you have a good day and you have a bad day, like, you have to understand there are variables that go into that are just beyond your order selection. All right, so it's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm going to put some split screens of, I think I've screenshotted some orders. Anyways, I'm getting a lot of $7 a mile. I'll take that. Now, there is a $2.50 peak pay. So the tips are not great. I haven't gotten bangers. When I started the night, for the most part, it was at a $12 stack and then like a $19.50, I think, which I might have showed you earlier. Whatever. A lot of 7, 7, 7. They tried to stack it with a 5 going no feet, which that's not accurate. So this new pay screen, when they stack sometimes, if the restaurants are really close, even if it's a couple miles or a mile away for the customers, it says 0 feet on the mileage, which is not accurate. So I had accepted it because it was really close. And when I got to the place, which is right across the street from Insomnia Cookies, American Falafel, she said it's going to be a 10-minute wait. Absolutely not. Because if I would have waited for that, I would have missed this one right here, 825, because as soon as I dropped off the Insomnia Cookies, I got an 825 plus. So it's picking up a little bit. It's 7 o'clock. Not bad. There's definitely money to be made at night. I'm in a Clayton University City zone. I've worked the zone many times, but it's been over a year since I've been here at nighttime. But I knew I picked this zone not because of the peak pay, because the peak pay just happened. I wasn't aware of it, but because I knew the runs would be pretty short and I wanted to keep my miles low and try to be efficient. And I was hoping to get some really good paying offers and, have a couple hours that were maybe 40 or 50 bucks. I thought that was possible. Nah, we're at the $30 per hour pace still, which is okay. Not complaining. Do I feel like my account's getting priority? My acceptance rate is 62%. That's where it's been kind of all day, kind of bouncing around a little bit. Doesn't matter. Do I feel like I'm getting priority? There are times I do, but it's just hard to really tell. There's been down times. I have not got as many offers as I thought I would at night. I thought it would be just going off like crazy. I've definitely had times where I've sat for 10 or 15 minutes, whereas a day like yesterday, Monday, I didn't sit at all. Like I paused myself a couple times, but that was it. So interesting to see. I definitely like that I can make money at nighttime in my market. And I always knew that because I've done it. Look, They're stacking one right now. Let me pause y'all and I'll screenshot it. You guys can hear that. All right, we're here. I screenshotted it. $4.50. I'm gonna put it here. You know how I said we were on a $2.50 peak pay? There's no tip on that. That person's a miserable human being. And if you would have tipped a couple bucks, I would have taken it. But because it's 3.4 miles, whatever. But they didn't leave a tip. I'm not gonna hope and pray and do cartwheels and flips and all that in their parking lot or in their driveway or in their front lawn. Yeah, you don't get your food from me. And yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. When there's a peak pay, I don't compromise the order size. Some of you guys might disagree with me, whatever. If that was going to like the next door neighbor of the person I'm delivering to, probably would have considered it. But I'm not driving 3.4 miles. I'm not going to wait in here for somebody that didn't tip me as a delivery driver because they don't respect me or they're not knowledgeable. Absolutely not. People think I'm playing out here. Woo, $4.50. Man, some people they just don't know, man, or they don't care. I just can't do it. It's snowy out, it's cold outside. All these people's driveways aren't salted. You think I'm gonna bring you food in these conditions so you can sit your ass home? You can kick rocks with that. People be tripping, thinking you're getting your food delivered. I'd still be waiting in there for that order for $4. Get out of here. Listen, we're adapting out here, and I'm showing you can make money with slightly higher AR in a higher AR than most of us would like to have in Diamond Zone, but we ain't compromising. Because if you take orders like that, you're in the middle of dinner, you're costing yourself money. Still do my highway miles at night, baby. 4 minutes away. All right, 9:40. I'm sitting in the spot after I just dropped it off, and you heard it going off again. I haven't looked. Wow, this is horrific. So one of those peak pays went away at 7:20 at 7:23. So there's a $1.50 peak pay. 2 orders, $8.25. Let me screenshot this. That is despicable. Panda Express Buffalo Wild Wings. Shocking from those merchants that there's no tip. Good Lord. Yeah, that's bad. Woohoo, that's bad. Oh my God. Both of these people. Ugh, disgraceful. I'm waiting on Uber Eats support, calling them back about the tip baiting from earlier. I'm gonna get my $6 because that miserable clown tip baited me. Point blank period. And Uber lied to me earlier saying, oh, it was a glitch, you're the first person. Bull. So I'm gonna get my $6 difference. Order coming in, 966, 3.2 miles. Papa John's, you know it.
Yes, sir, because I double check in your accounts. I can see here one of our support from the payments already handled this situation. So can I ask, sir, what did they tell you about regarding for this processor, why you're only receiving $5 instead of 11?
I'm sorry, did you say somebody handled it, but then you asked me a question afterwards?
Sir.
What was that?
There is a previous representative already talked to you about this, which is the payment.
Yeah.
So I just would like to know, sir, if what is the discussion regarding with your situation, why you're only receiving $5 instead of 11?
You're asking me why what my issue is?
Yes, sir. If they already give you a they already educate you regarding with this process, why you're only receiving $5 instead of $11.
No, nobody told me why. They told me that it was a glitch and it just happened and you're the first person and maybe wait an hour and call back or wait to see if the money shows up, but that hasn't happened. So I'm calling because you guys sent me an offer for $11.08 and I only made $5 and I want to know why. I want an explanation as to why I did work, but I got paid less money.
Yes, sir. I totally understand that, sir.
Okay.
I will, because as far as I know in here, sir, that the tip, the system didn't provide you the tip regarding for this, and I know that you waste much effort to complete this delivery as well. I understand your disappointment at this moment, sir. But then I will do my best in here to fill up that missing amount. Okay. So let me just double check my resources in here, sir. Just bear with me.
Okay. Got it. Got my money. Look. Check it out. They gave me $6, so I actually made more. So I called them, and easy driver payment. I have Kendra. Order 122. That's how, if you get tip baited on Uber Eats, call support, get your money.
Fight for your money, guys.
So as you might have seen and heard, we got our money from Uber, boom. And I waited an embarrassing amount of time for one pizza for Kendra. But I communicated with her and she was like happy. From when I got, it's been 32 minutes from when I got the order, and it took me maybe, I don't know, 4 minutes to drive to the place. So yeah, that sucks. This is going to be the last order of the night, I think. It's only 8:18. I was going to work maybe till 10 o'clock today. I was going to put in a good 10 hours. And I thought if I work 10, I can get to 300. No way. No. No. Today has not been a good day. And I don't like leaving. I don't want to stay out after. That place in there is in shambles. I do a lot of business with them during lunchtime. They're always pretty good. But they're all running around with their heads cut off, like chickens with their heads cut off. It's actually quite embarrassing because there's a lot of people in there, but nobody is managing them. And it's not even like, I can tell it's not busy. They just aren't working. It's bad. So this is Pedro from the past, right? Because it's Wednesday when you're watching this. It's Thursday. I'm going to kick it to my man Pedro from the future. Yeah, this is Thursday, Pedro. We're going to go over some totals and a few other things. Wednesday, Pedro, not Thursday. It's been a long day.
Could you imagine being a driver and having to wait now? Listen, I got respect for my nighttime, DoorDash, Uber Eats, drivers, Grubhub, whatever. There's no way I'm waiting in that line. Like, I've waited, but like, no. So when I talk about having head on swivel, so when I'm out, even during the daytime, but especially at night, I'm looking at drive-thrus, right? So I see that, and I see it hasn't moved. I'm not accepting an order from that spot. Absolutely not.
Taco Bell, how many we have?
I got a pickup for Elizabeth.
Is this a mobile or DoorDash?
It's a DoorDash.
Shelton's NCAA championship team.
Pedro from the future. You just watched a video from my last night's dash, Tuesday. How do you think we did? It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It is what it is. I showed you guys some offers. I'm going to put, so these are my earnings for the 2 days here. And then I did not hit my $300 goal. I could have, but I would have had to stay out another hour and a half or two. And I worked 11 hours yesterday. And with DoorDash and Uber, we hit 255, I believe, or 250, right? So not bad, not bad. I thought I would do better. There was a lot more downtime than I would have liked to have. It didn't keep me consistently busy and all that jazz. But I worked from 12:05 to 11, right before 11, like 10:50 or so. And I got home at 11. So I was out for 11 hours, long shift. But I wanted to show you guys, like, if you got a bill coming up, if you need to grind, you need to hustle, like, you just got to turn the app on and go. Keep your head down, go, go, go. Sometimes you take a crappy order, whatever. Keep hustling, keep moving till you hit that number. And make sure you're profitable. But to make that 250, I only spent $19 in gas. Not bad. So it was a good, profitable day for me. I was just out longer than I thought I'd be. I expected to be at 11 hours and to be at $300, but we didn't hit that. We didn't have any caterings, no banger orders. It was just boom, boom, a lot of $6 and $7 orders, some 9s, some 10s, some 8s, some 5s, more 5s than I like to take. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In 2023, I'm showing you guys what DoorDash, like what I do with my DoorDash and how we're adapting and showing you guys actual numbers versus just having an opinion. I'm showing you guys what's happening out here, how DoorDash is changing, if they're changing, and I'm just giving you guys the numbers and then just saying, here, do with it what you want, do what works for you. You guys are amazing. See you tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.